Hi, it's Andrew here at Bayside. Last week I was talking about the Apostle Paul and how he was coming to the end of his life at the end of the book of Acts. Let me continue a little bit as well from Acts chapter 27. It's when Paul went to sea and had a shipwreck. Let me tell you, my friends, I would never have got in a boat with Paul because he said in his life he was shipwrecked 3 times. He had like the anointing of the Titanic upon him. This guy didn't have it good when he went to sea. Well, this was a trip where he was going to Rome and they hit a storm. The interesting thing is that Paul warned the experienced sailors and soldiers there was going to be a storm, but they didn't listen to him. And then later into the storm, this is what it said, after 14 days, relentless storm. Does that feel like your life right now? I think it feels like our world with COVID, with all of the division that's going on. It just feels like it is relentless. Every time I look at the news, I come away depressed. Paul was going through a storm. This is what happened. Some of the sailors on board were ready to jump overboard and leave the prisoners to perish at sea. And this is what Paul said. He said, if you leave this ship, you will perish and we will survive. And some of the soldiers, they listened to Paul because they thought, this guy knows God. And they said, sailors, back up here. And they let those lifeboats drift away. I want to encourage you with this thought today. There's sometimes in the storm, you feel like jumping ship. There's times that you feel, I want to get away from this. And maybe it's not this crazy season we're going from. None of us can escape it. But sometimes it's your marriage. Sometimes it's your job. Sometimes it's your calling, your family, things that are precious to you, that in the relentless storm, you think, I'm going to jump ship, save my life. And you know what? You won't, because God has said to you, stick with your commitments. Everybody, we're in a relentless storm at the moment, and this is not the time to jump ship. Can I say that with your faith as well? You might be thinking, where is God at this moment in my life? And it looks tempting sometimes to jump ship, but stick with Jesus, because even in the storm, he will get you through. So in your marriage, in your faith, in your church life, with your family, with your business, do you know what? Hold on tight. Don't jump ship. Stay with Jesus.